Welcome back to Factorio. We are moving west. At least we're trying to. We set up one wall here, which is well stocked, for sure. Still fighting things. There's one worm out here, getting an artillery blast to the face. Works for me. Works for me. What we're doing now is getting over to here, which is a little bit further away. We'll see what we can do about that. First up, go automatically to 3-2. Moving things around with the train. Seems to be mostly working here. And from here we can start expanding. We have many things we need to get all the way over here. We need the train line, we need electricity, and we also need to worry about any potential expansions that have happened in the meantime, which would be a huge problem since we don't have a Spidertron out here or anything. We'll start with just tracking over there. I kind of want to try to avoid running over the oil or anything right here. Ideally. Let's see what we can do. Ideally, we want to be able to actually get stuff working here. So there's some stone deposit there. Just get past the trees. Stay next to the water here. That'll be fine. This is a very small stone deposit, so I don't expect too much usage of that, realistically. Stone is definitely not the main thing we're worried about. This copper here, though, we definitely want to be able to grab that without having a train immediately in the way. I kind of want to come around this way too, so if we just go up further this way, that'll be fine. We're on track. Also not doing great on track. Probably gonna need more. We need more of a lot of things, basically. Yep. 28. There was like 500 at the start here. It just cuts perfectly through the forest here. That's definitely nice. Gives us less extra wood we need to be carrying around at least. We're gonna have the train stop here for just this small wall. Well, this is probably far enough up this way. It does not go the direction you want it to. Just go straight. Just go straight. I think we have enough anyways. 3 more here. Yeah, that's pretty good enough. Here. We can set down the blueprint at least. Get an idea of what we're working with. Yeah. Okay. We only have 20 left. That's not good enough. Let's see here. So we got water down here and water up there. Basically, we want to get a nice in between them. I think like right here would probably be decent. It does cut through the iron, but that'll be solved by continued expansions perhaps. This is definitely far enough this way that's not a problem. Let's get out the wall design here. Start putting it out. pulled off of the wall sign. Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Just clearing out the space, if nothing else. And a little bit of landfill work up that way, perhaps. That should mostly take care of it. At least we're putting out the walls. Let's finish the sides with more walls. Make sure they got enough wall. That stuff actually is defended. It's looking alright from this side. I'll try the other lower section here too. We're putting a few things out here, just from the inventory. We definitely don't have all this stuff. Is there really a tree just in the middle like that? That's wild. That'll be good enough. Now we need to set up the train station here. Essentially. All the robots get over here. They're doing their best. They're doing their best. Also have a lack of ammo. Get that solved at least slightly. That's the wrong train there. Let's see the long train. This one right here. So in is over there. Out is over here. That's the end of it. Right here, right now. Seems a reasonable enough spot right here to set this down. A complete lack of almost all the things we need for this. Definitely need to bring some stuff with the trains. Everybody's charging. So many things I want. You guys gonna go place the stuff? There we go. Just took them a little bit to charge. That's okay. That's okay. They all need to charge at the same time there. Wild stuff. That used up pretty much everything that we had there. We're out of rails entirely. We're out of all the other bits. So all this just hang out there for a little bit. Guess we can bring power back with us this round trip back this way. That'll work. Let's have it not be... Oh, they're going off to put more stuff in. They're doing their best. They're doing their best. We kind of need to get moving here. Bring the power back along the track. Reasonable spot as any. Looks like we will need to return to base to get more of the ingredients here. Like the track. And potentially some more landfill could also be helpful. Kind of need to go around the forest here. Since the train was so well placed, let's call it. That's one way. That's one way to do that. Yeah, that's where we're going, huh? Works for me. Let's get this back up to power. At least have something going for us. Breaking Force 7 completed. Lovely. Looking this up back here. I think connecting to the more train section, which is much more defended and not as much of a problem. Probably a safe bet. Okay. Got a lot of robots on us. Alright. So one thing I want to do here is take some of the ammo with me to the next section. Since we don't need quite this much ammo here, this will very much get us a nice boost at the next train stop. But first, we need to return to base. We also need to deal with this. We're out of non-infinite things, so it's time to get the atomic bombs. 5,000 science. That's a lot. Back to base. Can we reach this from here? No, we can't. That's alright. What if he's missing construction robots? I mean, 570 entities are missing construction robots. Sure. Anyways. We will get stuff over there. It'll be fine. Let's see here. Currently have this not accepting additional ammo. That's currently okay. Do I have this much storage for ammo? We just keep on making more. We still need to put a lot of them in all the other boxes, so I think that's fine for now. You're bringing me stuff. I'm gonna need a lot more rails in general, so just take some rails out of this box. Put these medium poles in here. Not all of them, because we have requests to bring more of them to us. Definitely need some large power poles here too. That's gonna be solved with this system. And all the other stuff. And some more inserters. There's more on the way. Let's just storage got 4,000. Okay. Yeah, we're doing fine on that front. Here come the large power poles. The landfill has gotten here. The rails, doing great. Everything here is nice and full. Ready to go. This does have pumps in the inserters that we don't really use. We kind of have them for some things though. That's okay. Okay. These are still completely full, for sure. And yeah, we didn't run out of fuel on the way out there or anything. That's alright. Okay, let's get back out to 3-2. Fully stocked. And we still need to get rid of this wall and this wall, but I think we move stuff around first before we worry about that. Get things prepared at the other locations. We got a lot of stuff to tear down there. I'm going to try a slightly different approach to tearing down Defense 2. Should be alright. So we end up here for a little bit. And he's immediately start taking all the ammo out that I wanted to have in there. That's still fine. Probably. Yeah, I'll take more. I got out the amount I wanted. We just kind of need to park this here while we finish things up. We can call for it when we're done. But okay. Yes, let's go. These all have power. Looks like yes. You go finish the train line here. Got 1,500 rail now, so that's fantastic. That will definitely get us where we need to be here. Similar to all the other defensive wall sections, we're going to have ways for the train to go every direction. Very cool. I'm thinking of just keeping the defense network on this one-line system. At least until we invest in a proper train network. With all these additional sites out here we want to do stuff with, that would be definitely worthwhile at some point here. More tracks here. Basically, we want this to be further. It's gonna keep going this way. No section of stone here, but that's fine. And then we will hook these up both directions here. In theory. Just go straight to there. You can do it. Can you? Yeah. Just refusing to. Oh, trains. Maybe it can't. Try it here. Okay. We're giving you plenty of space to work with here. Just come up this way. Loop into here. Sooner than that. This takes a bit of finessing. Doesn't matter if it's slightly larger here. Still gets where it's going. Then we also need this section. It's definitely a triangle situation here. Larger space between just kind of works better. Kinda. Kinda. And here. Elegant is not what this is. Elegant is not what this is. That's for sure. And here. Beautiful. Perfectly functional. Except for the part where there needs to be more lanes there. Space for the actual engines to be in. We've collected all the wood. Also a good choice. And broken the power line. There you go. Just need space to get the train stop in here. Right, like that. This is defense 2, 2. Once we change all of the, once we finish everything, we can change that back to just being 2. But not just yet. Let's get rid of this. Let's add turn in here. I don't think the trains care too much about like angles or anything. As long as it just gets going, it should be fine. It's very 9-degree corner here. That's alright. Okay. Train network. Defense guy. How would you like to come to? Add a station. Defense 2, 2. And wait until inactivity. Come here. So 3, 2, 1. then this one was 8, 9, 10, 11, basically. It's going to be more awkward if we want to expand in any other direction, because then the numbering won't be as perfect as that. We kind of need to expand in a way that lets us have the area between 1 and the highest number part of it. Here is Train. He's doing his best. Here's all these. Here's all these. And in this box, well, first up we need boxes. Put the boxes out. That'll solve that problem. And then, this problem can be solved with robots. Logistics bots. And construction bots. Put in everything where it goes. Look at all of them now. That has the power of hundreds of robots. And we also have thousands of robots back at base. But that's the thing. Oh my gosh. They just annihilated this one guy on the island. Oh dear. And he left. I don't know where he's going. Train, what are you doing? Into defense base. Manually return here. Manually return here. Recondition full cargo. Full cargo. If we tell him full cargo, he just doesn't leave, which is perfect. Okay. So we need some storage boxes. We'll get that going here. Also get oil going. Which would be nice to have. That. That. Oh, oh. We got that in just in time. Because now we got the oil burning all these guys. Looks like the artillery's had a good time getting all these guys coming in. Well, they just burn. Look at them burn. Lovely. Love that for us. You guys anger anybody else? Probably. They're putting all my wood away. How delightful. Why are there 48 construction bots in here? We need like quite that many construction bots. And one more. Okay. And a little forest fire. Always a good time. Let's see if we can't reinforce the ends here at all. Grab a few things. Quite that many. Gun turrets. Take some gun turrets. I'll take some laser turrets. Some artilleries, I guess. For the most part, that should be fine. Down here at this end, we definitely have space to put in a few more guys. And we don't want to be spreading too much further that way, or it could be a problem. Already slightly concerned with the idea of more coming out that way. For the most part, this is fine. We definitely need to get this wall in here soon, too. That'd be a very good idea. This guy has no ammo. This guy has no ammo. We definitely need to get more artillery shells in here. We definitely have space to get more artillery shells in here. That's not going to be the problem. Over here we've got... You guys doing nothing. Not pointing to anything. It's okay. You're right, this part. Got more lasers at the end. That's alright. Okay. hop in here. How's the ammo doing overall? It's pretty good. Still could use a little bit more, but that's alright. Can't be too surprised. Let's go back to 3. Pick up anything we have left there. I'm trying to empty the entire section over here out. And realistically, we're doing a pretty good job of that. Should be getting oil and artillery shells out of here. That'll work. How are we doing on anything else in here? This one is putting in pretty much all the artillery shells from here. Still quite a few in this section. So more artillery, more artillery. We can grab at least some artillery shells. All of these boxes are empty now. That's alright. So then you get all the robots out of here. Basically out of oil in this section here too. It's definitely getting towards the end of its usefulness. Basically we've got a few more rounds of artillery shells. That's pretty much it. 2-2. We can even bring some artillery shells ourselves. It's amazing how much inventory these take up. It's pretty out of control. Put all this over here. With the trains, 298 km/h speed, we can definitely get places at a rapid speed. Okay, now artillery shells go everywhere they need to be. Get a little more oil out. So these are gonna fire these artillery shells. Looks like they're just good to go, basically. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oil-wise, still low. Ammo we're doing pretty good. Okay. Let us return to 3 again here. No, more guys coming in, but I'm confident in the wall design. Should take care of it, no problem. Back over this way. Definitely more efficient than any other system we have here. I just want to clean this up here. We're pretty close to having this being completely cleaned out. Basically fill you, take you and you. There we go. We are basically full now. Just trying to pump the last slivers of oil in here. It's not really doing anything else. We got a couple of robots in here still. Kind of need... We'll come back and demolish this in the next pass here. Then we can change the locations to be actual what we're doing here. So Defense 3 is basically done at this stage, which is great. That's the whole idea here. Moving out, moving on, moving things around. Okay. So, stop here. Get more artillery shells. More artillery shells. More artillery shells. Lovely. Definitely could still use some more oil here. But besides that, pretty much good. Yeah, we're a little low on some of the supplies here, so a full top off will be good for that too. Overall, I call it a success. So go back to 3. And we will clean this whole thing up. basically, I'm just grabbing the remaining pieces, then moving on to 2. We need to be slightly more strategic in the deconstruction process. I think bringing all the robots from here is also not a bad plan. Let's see if we can, in manual mode here, move this train out of the way. I like that. And you stay there while I deconstruct everything. And by I mean my robots, of course. Is this power line load bearing? Doesn't look like it. Loop around this way up to here. We can just do this then. You. I like that. Just need to connect. There you go. Hey, robots. What you doing? You want boxes to put all this stuff in? Your RoboPort? Power to the RoboPort? Need the power to actually be connected to the RoboPort? They're having a hard time. Let me just tickle these. Don't you worry. I'll just grab all you out of the sky. The robots are picking up more robots. That's definitely one strategy, I suppose. So they did not like me destroying the entire network they were on, basically. They were not a fan of that, clearly. Was this part of the information network lines? I think it was. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that anymore. Okay. So let us go. Defense 3 doesn't exist. Let's go to Defense 3-2. Or I guess we'll go there and change its name to Defense 3. And that'll be alright. Okay. Stuff here. You are now just Defense 3. Number starts with this name, 1. Perfect. It might also be a way to do it. Just name all the different ones defense, and then it'll just go to a random one, maybe. This is fine, though. Alright. Bring me over to defense 2, airway condition, full cargo. Go. Let's see what we got here. We got requester chests. We don't need more requester chests. That's kind of the idea I'm working with for how we're going to get this sorted out. Oh, these things were damaged. Probably fine. We got repair bots. We should mostly take care of everything we want to do with that. Here's a pile of stuff. Okay. The idea here is going to be requester chests. Do we have a bunch of requester chests here? Yes, we do. Okay. So all these become requester chests. I guess we also need the other arms aren't really here for that. That's alright. Requester chests here, and here, here, and here, here, here. And for the most part, just a ton of requester chests for the artillery shells. It really is that much of a whole thing. Okay, so many of them. Honestly, might be needed. This needs to be out of the way. We flip the arms around. Up, 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 up. Flip the pumps around. Now we just need to do the requesting. Also, more of these. I don't know how many artillery shells are out here, but if it's anywhere near the amount that there definitely is, we're gonna need this. Okay. So these are gonna be requesting the uranium round magazines. How many? Yes. Let's keep that there. What can these boxes even hold? Want more of those? There might be more than that many rounds here too. Let's about some more. We got space. And everything. Let's go ask for that. Clear this. Logistics request. Artillery shells. 100. I don't think store 100. That's not the problem. Okay. Down here is going to be requesting gun turrets. Yes, many gun turrets. It's going to be requesting laser turrets. Yes, laser turrets. This is going to be requesting flamethrowers. All the flamethrowers in the world. This one wants every artillery turret you could possibly conceive of. This one is interested in grabbing every single radar in the universe. This one needs all the reports you could possibly hope for. Not landmines. It's a slightly different thing. This one wants every single passive provider chest. This one wants all the walls brought to it. Which was the walls? Maybe in defenses or something. Regular wall, yep. This one wants the fast inserters. Logistical. This one, the obvious regular pipes. underground pipes. And the requester chests. Okay. So I don't know if we can really save this like this. This wants the medium poles. This one wants robots, but later. This wants the repair packs. That's alright. There's not going to be any of those actually out in the system. That's okay. Let's try this, see what happens. We grab the middle of this. A lot of it is just my bots. Bring it back to me. And then they just kind of stick around. Also, we broke the power. That's not quite what we wanted. Just keep bringing me construction bots. Yep, yes you will. Because I've requested it. I've specifically requested that. Okay. So we need a roboport powering lines on this side. Or to keep the robot ports functioning so they can grab all the things. That'll be good. Now, we kind of just want to stay out of the way. Basically. Just need to angle it. Doesn't grab the reports. Something like that. And now, the robots go out. They fly. Oh, some of my guys got in to the party. They go out and grab all the things in the universe. And then they need power, so they're all waiting around. But they're definitely bringing all the things, putting them in the boxes. Now the boxes are putting them in the trains. Overall, I think this is pretty much working. You guys want more construction bots? Get you more construction bots. More construction bots, the better. Although perhaps that might be slightly a problem. Just based on the number of charging stations. But in the grand scheme of things, this is picking up everything off this entire wall and putting it into boxes. Like I wanted to. Ammo for you. This is just filling up nicely. Looks like they're very effectively putting everything where we want it to be. And not just like in the storage chests here. Which have less of the things than they would otherwise. Y'all getting tired and needing charging? That is one of the things we're missing. Look how nicely they're just taking everything here. It's great. They're swarming. Doing a great job. This is with 600 construction bots. We can pretty much tear down the whole thing. We've lost radar coverage for the lowest section here. That's alright. Doing a brilliant job. Now this is not going to be having all of the artillery shells. We're going to need to get that at the end here. They're doing a lot of bringing the rounds back, which is also great. And these are still definitely having some in there. Okay. Looks like they are pretty much done. So they're charging back up. Now the question is, can we get them to disassemble the roboports? Is that here saying disassemble? Does it say important power structure? Nope. We just might not have coverage over there. Let's pick some stuff up. Yeah. Grab all that. So the end stages still needs a little bit of work. Overall, could be worse. Let's head back to the far south here. See what needs fixing. Not much, turns out. Also grabbing more robots from the robots. Now, the robots are also taking care of that. Okay. Artillery shells for you. Fairly clean. Get some of that. Pick up all these. Do a final pass here. See how we're looking. Looking pretty cleaned out. So overall, I'd say this looks to be successful. For this part, which doesn't have any power pull anymore. There you go. Oh, is this whole lane just filled with artillery shells? I guess that's fine. Then jump this way. We've got one requester chest. Thank you. Bit of power pole. Launch off into the distance here. Pick that up. That goes all the way down here. Looking good. Okay. So now we got all of these supplies. Got some fish here. Some stuff there. A bunch of logs. Tanks. Wood all went into there. That's perfect. Okay. And we got lots of bots in here too. Let's grab some personal bots for me. Grab in here. Quite a few. Bots are still in here. 375 construction. We'll let them do what they want. It's still moving ammo here. It's got a full stack of ammo. We're basically out of oil though. We're also missing some key components. I think it'd be wise to go back to the base for a second here. We're slightly low on cliff explosives. That's alright. This will fill us up on oil and the things we are missing. So we can bring this over to the next location. Just transporting around what we can here. Yeah, this whole thing is kind of useless at this stage. No, we're defense base. Manually to defense base. Full cargo inventory. I guess since we have all that ammo there, we got full cargo inventory. Anyway, condition, time passed, 3 seconds. And I mean, it would have to be actually full. Yes, it is. Wild. I guess we're heading out then. 2-2. Full on oil too. That's great. Let's get out this way. Lots of stuff to move. Lots of stuff to move. Overall it's working. Just going past where there used to be a thing here. No, there's not. Eventually this will loop around the other way. I guess technically we keep this middle circuit here, in case you don't want to go all the way around that way. Another thing could be solved with the actual train network. It's okay. Right now you are waiting here until full cargo inventory, which is not going to happen. Lovely. As we take everything out of here, put it where it needs to be. It's also taking all the wood and putting it in storage there. Okay, that's fine. Could put that in storage back at the actual base, but that's alright. Reverse. Just filling this up with ammo. Lovely. Although we kind of did want to bring some of this to, like, the next base, but we always turn this around once we're done. All these boxes are looking good. 225 robots, that's fine. Yeah, that's all looking good. Okay. But basically, we need to keep going this way. And once we install this, there's going to be immediate attacks. So we need to be ready for that. In the last section of defense for right up here. That guy's right there? I hope that's not guys right there. That could be a problem. But we are going to close this section off. And then possibly consider worrying about the south here again. Just because it's just full of guys, as per usual. But we're 21% of the way to an atomic bomb, so maybe we can use that later to also help. But for right now, we got the next wall placed, extended to where we need to be. Just need to finish right here. I guess technically right here, but we're probably fine. Probably be worth putting a wall there at any rate, just to stop any other potential problems. But then we will have claimed this chunk and see what we can do with that next time. Goodbye.